In contrast to single-use nappies, which are all pretty similar to one another, reusable nappies don't just come in lots of different designs and lots of different brands, but also in different types, which can be quite confusing for beginners. Don't panic though, there are only about 4 or 5 different types depending on how you look at it. If it helps simplify things, you can think of the various types as different ways of arranging the 2 essential parts of a nappy, the waterproof outer layer and the absorbent inner layer. So in this video I will quickly go through the different nappy types, and this is the first type I'm going to show you. It's called an all-in-one. And as you can see, all-in-one nappies are one-piece constructions, just like single-use nappies. The absorbent part is on the inside, the waterproof part is the outside. They fasten on baby with poppers, or in this case Velcro, and that's it. There's nothing more to it. The next nappy type I'm going to show you is called all-in-two. It can also be called a snap-in-one nappy. These are very similar to all-in-ones. It's a sort of subtype to the all-in-ones, if you will, where the absorbent part is attached to the waterproof part with poppers, which I'll show you. So this is the absorbent part, and this is the waterproof part. So because it's attached with poppers, if you like, you can remove it to speed up drying time, like so. And when it's dry, you simply snap it into place again before using the nappy. You can actually leave it in there, you don't have to take it off, and when you leave it in, it's used just in the same way as an all-in-one. And then we have pocket nappies. Now, pocket nappies are similar to all-in-ones and all-in-twos once they have been assembled. That is, they go on baby in one quick and easy step. But in contrast to all-in-ones and all-in-twos, they consist of a waterproof shell, which has a pocket. And inside the pocket, you place one or more loose absorbent inserts. This can be anything that's absorbent. It doesn't have to be a purpose-bought insert. You can make your own from towels or t-shirt if you like. As long as it fits within the pocket, anything goes. Now, all-in-ones, all-in-twos and pocket nappies can all be thought of as one-step nappies because you put them on in one step. Now, the next type I'm going to show you is a two-part, two-step nappy. This is called a fitted or shaped nappy with a separate waterproof cover. Now, the name is a bit confusing because all the other types I've shown you are also shaped around baby's body. I think the name comes from the fact that this nappy type was the first nappy back in the day that didn't need to be folded or to create the fitted shape. It was already shaped. So a fitted or shaped nappy is a nappy that needs a separate waterproof cover, or also called wrap. Now, the absorbent part is shaped around baby, hence the name, as you can see here. But there is no waterproofing built in, like with the all-in-ones and pocket nappies. And this makes fitted nappy a two-part system because you put on the nappy first and then the waterproof cover separately. Finally, flat nappies are either pads or sheets of fabric that you fold to fit, such as a traditional terry square. So these can be folded into a pad that are popped into the waterproof wrap like so, or it can be fitted into a shaped nappy that you put on your baby first and then you add a waterproof cover afterwards. So if you prepare this in advance by folding it into a pad, you can actually use it in a similar way to all-in-twos or pocket nappies, where you prepare this ahead of nappy change time and then you put it on in a quick, simple step. So that's all the different types. Got the all-in-ones, all-in-twos or snap-in ones, pocket nappies, fitted nappy with a wrap, and finally a flat nappy with a wrap, waterproof cover. Now, don't worry too much about remembering the different names of the nappy types. It's really just a way to categorize nappies based on how the absorbent and the waterproof parts are put together, or whether you have to assemble it or fold it, or whether it's already attached and ready to use. So you don't need to remember the names, but it can be handy just to get a fairly good idea of them, because when you look at buying nappies online, the nappies are usually categorized by type. Also, before you start comparing different brands, it's worth spending some time thinking about your own priorities and preference and work out which type or types may work best for your family.